consecutive rounds where they have side opening ultimates. But look at this close positioning from Heritage. This is absolutely devious.
And they just don't even want to allow them to get that spike down.
Rien's tucked. Shots through the masonry. Benji and Jaw traded out for one another. Nightfall catches on the G2.
They want to get this space. They want to deny the ability for Jonah to get value from the res in this round.
Trent is already trying to re-clear that, but there's an Astra Star thrown down, which will segment it off further. Heritage serious about keeping G2 off A.
They are telling G2, if you try to get this res, we are going to be right there to stop you. And they want to double back. G2 have left. Valen went for a TP towards that A yard area. And now they're working their way in.
Leaf needs to find a way to get some form of mid-control. At least the sheer wall's out of the picture, right? Benji's down, so that connector wall won't come up. There's Rien! It's disgusting! 5 kills, of course, with the res involved, and Boo will finish the job! It's just filthy!
I'm just stunned. They are absolutely 100% committed to we need to get this res. That sightline is completely open.
Couldn't you make it any easier?
I mean, look what happens when you try to swing into this Odin. You're just getting stalled up by bullets. You're getting lined up.
Clearing out that Lamp's position, it leaves just 2. Make that one standing. Only Diva left. A nice couple of shots though. Maybe in with a charge and he gets all 4. A Red Bull clutch from Diva. How has he done that?
That is going to haunt Paper Rex for the rest of this game. Maybe this week, maybe this tournament. 2 players not even looking. They're so locked in on the spike.
It's day 1. It's map 1. We can't be having clutches like this already. Like, this is a 1v4. And look at this final kill. He didn't even know where the Jing was. He didn't know where he was being shot from.
But still falls back. Does he go back in for seconds? Pinged out though, he has to respect it to an extent. Deep flash, they want to go hunting. Oh,
What
it's
a read.
brilliance from Aspas. One of a kind to get them to put them back at a player advantage. What now in? Rotations are on the way.
Rock, though, thinking about the flank. MIBR have been doing this every single time.
Ooh, so that is a play up.
He doesn't know how many.
Aspas still very much alive and kicking. Let's have support as well now through CT. As Verno starting to tighten this retake here. Brought back to the wall, getting revealed. Now how long can he live? Trying to outstay his welcome. Sees another target. Scuba there takes away Verno. Paranoia in. How much is this going to come down to a 3v3? Aspas, he's on for 4. He aces to keep MIBR alive. There is no one like this man in the game.
That is an unbelievable ace from Aspas, alone on the B side. This guy is leading champs in ACS, KD, KDA, damage per round, kill per round, and he's just ace to keep his team here in the upper bracket. Bow to him, he's also broken the record for BO3s at a global event by acing.
RG really scrambling for answers. Can't go forward again.
There's no way you're going back for more. Back for seconds, but he's back in his place. But Crashes is here, Ethan denied. Crashes, you're not going to stand against this alone. You're going to wait for the support, right?
Chronicle's got ult here,
He certainly does.
and he's here very early on. He's going to send it.
This could be it. This could be how it's defined. Denied on the first attempt. Crashes again. I said it last time, but this time he is burying him in that jersey. Sob, a 1v3 required would be a miracle. It's looking like OT is here. Crashes above and beyond. Standing tall for Fnatic to take us to OT.
Who else but Fnatic to be able to do the unthinkable time and time again? When they look dead and buried, Lauren, they pull this out of the bag.
And it's Crashes.
Crashes, Chronicle, Kayak stepping up to the challenge here.
Job's not done though, Mike.
He's managed to get past the trip. That's why nobody's looking in this direction. If this smoke fades, he might just have himself at least one freebie, but he's looking for more. In fact, he's going to take it all! Forsaken! A one-man retake! And another on the board for PaperX.
Shrouding his steps to great effect. He made it past that trap. As you said, camera placed deep on the site. They're worried about the retake from Market. They're worried about early contact for the player over on that
so
box and
smart
backside.
well.
And instead, he smokes main, so they think, well, he's obviously not coming from here. They want to block this line of sight. And the timing could not have been better. That round was forsaken for XLG. The timeout making no difference.
Sit down!
And one round left to play with.
Of course, you can see the direction that they fly from, so doing it from the right side of the map is important. Already being tripped, and that's going to buy that additional little bit of extra time, but they are swarming in. A lot of pressure put onto Chronicle! Was that a triple wallbang? Did he just collapse two of them with one, or was that the second shot? Because it looked like it could have been all of them.
It looked like it was one bullet, 3 kills. Maybe we'll get a slow-mo on that.
I'm going to need that slowed as much as humanly possible, but that does mean there's an opportunity for the ace, and Crazy Guy does not want to give it to him. This man was confident enough as it is. His 17th kill already. Oh, Crazy Guy. He's trying to go around the world. It seems like Kayak, he is baiting. What a wonderful teammate that this guy is. In fact, they're all trying to give the opportunity for this man to get the ace, and he will get it. Chronicle. The first ace for Fnatic in the tournament. And one that, yeah, I'm going to need it slow. I still don't know.
Hold on. Here we go. That was one shot. One shot, 3 kills. That's unbelievable from Chronicle.
Bay for a time. But off that paranoia, they might look to go for it. Here's Miniboo. Pretty patient, trying to get forward. Ends up being a trade as he steps up. Jonah's taken down. Benji emerges. Hope for more, surely. The tour de force clatters to the ground as Leaf has only one more target to get through. And you better believe he's good for it. On his feet.
Back to throwing everything they can at this round. Kayak still with the outlaw. Here we go.
So much tucking back. Now scaling forward. Gets the catch. Forsaken's dead. Finds it. Dips away. A 4v5, now a 3v5 is something, also falls. Chronicle blinded up, but gets a spot, gets Divide, goes up back, clutch, and the shots are too damn crisp! A flawless finish, 13-4, Fnatic! They might not have Alfier, but they have tenacity as they send us to Lotus.
That was absolutely brilliant. Top to...
Jemkin again is the one you're looking for here. Oh, but the executioner of Aspas again! Just brilliance from this man. 6 bullets more than enough for him, probably. Yeah, it absolutely is. Aspas, one of a kind here. Flawless round, and it's just simply lovely.
This is exactly the sort of form I'm talking about. Once he hits that 5th gear, it just looks as if he's walking on water.
God. One enemy. It's pretty. I told you about it. I warned you. Pretty Valorant when he's playing. You can't.
And playoffs is theirs. The series along with it. This started out terribly. They had to climb their way back in. And the slide in from Aspas may undo all their hard work. Chronicle in a 1 versus 1. A single shot to lock in playoffs.
Take the fight to them, not allowing them to settle. But Scuba swings out onto the site, covers into their backs. And Brock gets another one. Bane, a 1v4. Good luck. That's 2. 9 bullet. No! Bane does it again! The Red Bull clutch as DRX steals another one away.
Who is this guy?
We thought Hyunmin was the problem going into this map. A new challenger has entered the stage, and that's Bane.
This guy was sitting on the bench all of stage 2. DRX brought in a ringer to pay.
Gets the spot out now. Turns away from the flash. Patman, well and truly, all alone. Does manage to find one. Kayak going to be taken down. Swings back around the opposite side of the box. Some good damage down on the poster. It's going to be Divide from on high here in heaven. Cleaning up 2 kills. Deep lurk though from Crashies now striking. Understands the player's positions now. They heard the drop. Divide very much boxed into hell. Finds the first though. And Poster swings out to his demise. It's a massive Red Bull clutch from Defy.
It just doesn't make sense sometimes with Paper Rex. It looks like they're just screwed out of this round. And Patman bought just enough time with that Bulldog. Almost got 2 for his efforts. And that tees up Divide.
Saturate has expired. Plus, looking to try to get Gunman out of this fight. And he's done just that. The knive's now going to be popped into 3v3. Nap life on the line here for MIBR. He's still at Alley. Now they just pump the brakes. Slowing everything down. Looking for this check. Spring loses his head. Osbus looks to send this into OT. And he has! Unbelievable!
The man just cannot be stopped. He's done it again. A huge multi-kill to give his team hope to send it to overtime. My God, he's unbelievable.
An absolute beast. A 4K to inspire a nation.
And they scurry, they try and vanish for just a moment, but something they can find. Riens! Where did you just get that? Riz comes in, it's emergency. Call the cavalry, call the support. Patman barrels in, he wants some. Leaving just Woot alive now, 1v2, 2 bullets. Oh! He's seen him. Jing spotted, 13 seconds. Woot's still alive here, but Jing, known for these miracles, brings Woot down to size. He's going for the plant. This is outrageous from Woot. Massive impact. You said he's a danger. He absolutely is.
That is an unbelievably good round from Woot. And Rian's also being able to pick off a couple.
How did you get this?
Oh my God, it's a Kalat in A main. That's disgusting. I think Alex and Vinny will be horrified at the call though, to go back into a full stack like that. You see the frustration there on Alex's face. It is something the Paper X frequently go for, and they just...
A moment. It's an onslaught now. It's going to be approaching his position rapidly at that side. As Fang goes and that. Okay, the Nightfall on top of it. He's not able to take that fight. Stand his ground towards it and the back. So Crashies instinct kicking in, the awareness in the back of his mind that he's being pressured from multiple locations. Crashies! No way! No way! T-Rex can catch a bloody break!
The America's import lights up the French arena. Crashies 15-3. Determined to make it to another grand final at Champions. What a performance. Reminiscent of some of his very best. Incredible awareness with the Nightfall that there was one on the flank, because the ult caught 2. And he manages to break the horn, put the fight forwards and go back to catch Bane as well.
Choose to use it. Thorn's activated. Smoke off onto elbow. Thorn's going to be deaded off. Sees, connects. They see that. The trail points it out. Jing rebounds with a salvo as well. He's out into the open. Patman trying to help out as well through mid. Looking down this avenue. He knows where most of the ire is coming from. Divide shuts him down. 1, 2, 3 shots. He's looking for that 4th. His team helps him out for it. Sublime stuff from Divide.
Looking incredible there with the aim and the reaction times. Nothing that G2 could do about that. So focused on dealing with Jing on the other corner. A wider swing from Jorgamo. And you watch this, and because the reactions are so fast from Divide, it just looks like G2 are not even attempted to trade each other. But that's one of the best teams in the world at trading right there.
But Cloud is caught. It's a 2 versus 4.
The head of the snake cut off. It isn't a Hydra. Will more grow? It doesn't look to be the case. It's Aaron now in a 1v3. Trying to relay bolt his way out of this now. Waiting on the other side is something. Waiting for his just desserts. A frustrating moment there. And Aaron has found himself 4. A Red Bull clutch to keep GX in the game.
He's been silent for a while, but comes back in crazy fashion with that.
Last player
Oh
standing.
my God.
Relay bolt. Might have bought him the space he needed.
What a moment.
With the ship, but it might just be your G2 sailing into Ascent to bring us all the way. Something is gonna have to go huge. Planning for him. A flash dodged and avoided. Jorgo puts his body on the line, but it's played perfectly. Something, you can't be doing this to them. A tap from Trent trying to pull him out into the open once more, but it's all goddamn something.
That is a monstrous clutch! Something's just won a 1v3 to push them to overtime!
The way he's played that in the finer moments, isolating the fights.
God, that's incredible. His ability to ISO once in that spot is immaculate. He sees the jump peak and he just swings to his right, knowing that Trent is going to come out after Jorg. I mean, that is why people are talking about him as the best player in the world.
And he's on his feet.
Of course he is. G2 thought they were going to Ascent.
Taken, running for his life. Jing now on a flank, needing to find the impact. One kill would give him a showstopper. He's just a world away from Forsaken, who needs to be able to hold the line.
He's got to hightail it over here.
Late check there from Gunman. It seems like they're going to be a bit suspicious about it. There's the push forward. He's trying to play this patiently, but only finds a smattering of damage. Mako down to 18. Jing now having to do it all to keep Paper Rex here at Champions. The tap of the fuse. The smoke cycled back, and he's just holding it. It's already up to half. He finds one. Showstopper. And Jing gets them both. A much needed, necessary Red Bull clutch to keep Paper Rex alive.
Well, despite the struggles for Paper Rex today, Jing has been incredible. And that may just be the best yet that we've seen. My word. The instant decision to go for the showstopper. And it comes with not much time to spare.
0.33 seconds.
Oh my God.
Remaining on the fuse.
On the champion stage. Yeah, I'd argue 4. I mean, our team wasn't there a ton.
Hello.
Oh, I love this set!
Oh.
It's beautiful! Osbus gets 3!
BLG were in 0G and he just comes in and kills them all. That was unbelievable.
Waylay believers rejoice. Osbus gets 4. He knows what the people want. Question is whether or not he gets a chance to do it. He is 1 off of his ult, so you imagine you want to let him off the leash. Go make a play. We'll see if he can find it. They know where he is. The King returns to the international stage and does it with an ace.
Long have we waited. Osbus is back. Look at this play. I mean, he does it all himself. There's a paranoia too, but everyone's trying to jump. They get paranoid. They're trying to jump away, and they're just caught in the air. That was so sick.